southeast. Oh, hi folks, didn't notice we were on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm O, this is T, and this is our part 2. Today we're going to be talking about the Eastman's deboning kit. Got it right here. D, you want to show 'em? This is my Eastman's deboning kit.
The great knives, hey.
I love this kit. It works great. It's got real good quality knives.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
American made.
If you haven't watched part 1, I recommend you doing that first and then watch part 2 because it's the sequence.
Yeah. It's got a real nice bone saw, really aggressive teeth. Gets in there and gets it done.
That's what she said.
Now today we're going to be talking about Eastman knives and exactly what they do. D, do you have anything you want to input? Anything at all?
I got something I input. This knife right here can beat them all. I'm just kidding, y'all.
The craftsmanship and all those knives look beautiful.
Like here, look at this. This ain't an Easton, but this knife right here is pretty dang sharp. Be it beautiful knife. It's like I'd use it for flaying fish if I had to.
Yeah. And right here's the handle for it.
Yeah.
Look, folks, I've got 4 different blades for this. You can snap these blades in and out. Just by simply pressing this gray button right here. You can snap the blades out.
But you're promised that the blades will not come out. Annually, they will not come out.
That is the English
Not
promise.
unless you press that button at all.
Don't press it where you're going to do.
It's got 4 different blades. You've got this blade. It's sort of a cleaver's blade. It's a gut hook. If you can take this one off if you don't want to use that one. We got another one with a gut hook. This one's got a sort of a couple gut hooks on it. This is our straight blade gut hook.
I hope you know that's a bottle opener.
And you got your serrated bone saw.
We actually use this one for wood.
We've actually transitioned this one to wood. Yeah. But it's actually designed for a bone saw.
But it's a real nice knife.
A real great knife. Beautiful craftsmanship, as you can tell.
Yeah, can you show that again where it didn't get on camera?
Beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship.
Yeah, if you look at it, watch this. Let me zoom in on it. Now let's look at that wood. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Focus. Focus. Now, okay, now it's... Oh, look how beautiful that knife is.
I know. I love that knife. Now, I will say, folks, if you didn't catch it in part 1, we are not yet sponsored by Eastman's Outdoors. We would love to get sponsored by them, but we are just the start.
They're beautiful knives. Let me zoom in on one.
Go.
Look at them. Look at them shine.
Here's our whole set. Now, it is missing the knife sharpener, but that's not a big problem.
Wait, me and T got that covered.
Yeah. Beautiful set of knives. We'd love to get sponsored by Eastman Outdoors. Yeah. We're not yet. We're just a starting channel.
If you're a fellow hunter and all that stuff like this,
please let us know.
Knives connoisseur, please let them know that we love to be sponsored by them.
Yeah, please, if you're a fellow hunter along with us, please put it in the comments. We'd love to chat with you.
And have your support.
Yeah. So, you've got your 6-inch deboning knife. Your sort of a butcher's knife, sort of. But you can use this one after you've got the meat deboned to create steaks or strips or whatever you really want.
I'm going.
Now, these 2 are generally used for splitting the deer.
No, what I actually use for splitting the deer, we hang our deer up.
Yeah.
And, like, if you watch a man gut it in the field, I don't think that's right. I don't.
Well, it depends on where you're at, T. If you're a good distance away from the house and you got to pack it back,
like I said,
that's one thing.
Me and Ben, we killed. You know Ben. You know B.
You know about B.
We killed a deer 400 yards. We killed a deer about I'd say 2 miles from the house, and it was. We drove that thing over 400 yards across the field. We shot it with 30-30s.
4 times.
4 times. That deer wouldn't die. I shot him in the head and he finally died. But we dragged that deer and we dragged deer. I said we're gutting it here. And I wouldn't want to because I think that's wrong. But I'm a country boy. I didn't. We packed the mule that thing out of there. And it was pretty good, but
me and H had to do all that, carry most of the deer.
But now, if you really look at it, folks, it might seem wrong to, process the deer in the field. But if you're out there away from your house and stuff, you're gonna have to process it so you can pack it back.
We don't pack it back.
Otherwise, you're pretty much screwed. Like, if you're hunting out in the woods,
go back up.
This kit is great to carry with you on a good hunting trip.
Like, you can pack all this in your backpack.
You can pack all this in your backpack. Great case. You can use this to process it in the field and pack it back.
It's really light. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's a great weight. Hold it.
I think this actually weighs with the box about 5 pounds.
Not even 5, maybe 3. It's a great lightweight kit. Wonderful craftsmanship on the knives. Knives are beautifully made. Nice sharp blades. But as I was saying before, you've got your 6-inch deboning knife right here. This is the one you're going to use to take the meat off the bones. Or take the bones out of the meat, whichever you prefer. You also need, this is your more of a butcher's knife for when you've got the meat off.
Yeah.
You can use this one to create steaks or strips. And do whatever you want.
No, listen, boys, like that knife right there, we use a grinder. That's how we cut up our meat and put them in a grinder. With that knife right there, would be the best knife you could use it for.
Honestly, yes. Now these two are the ones that, if you've watched the movie, this one came with the movie. This is the one they used to cut open the deer and split open the chest cavity. They're wonderful, great knives. You can also use them if you are small game hunting, such as squirrel, or you could use them for turkey hunting, or pheasant hunting, just depending. I'd use these to cut open the breast, take the breast out of a turkey, or cut open the chest of a deer. I mean, they're wonderful knives. Like, if you look at this one, the first knife in this case in particular, it's got your little grip hold right here on the blade. You can grip it, you know.
Can you back out from the camera shot just a little?
Oh, yeah, sorry, D. You can grip it right here on the blade and do your thing, you know.
Now, my favorite part about this thing,
it's on the west side of town.
The 6-inch. I've got plenty of kits of knives, but this right here,
back out for the camera shot.
I could use this every day of my life. I could fillet fish. I could get a breast out of a turkey with this knife in like 10 minutes.
Let's just cut it short and say T could do just about anything you could imagine with this knife.
I see with a chainsaw.
I am gonna say T is very particular when it comes to his guns and knives. So to hear such high praise of T means something. Like, if you could ask T yourself, he is stupid particular.
Yeah, I like my stuff done right.
Yeah.
And if I don't like nobody do it, I like doing it myself.
Amen, brother.
Look at the teeth on this bone saw.
It's aggressive.
It is very aggressive. If you got a bone that's thick, you can just take it in there. You don't even have to apply pressure. You just got to pull back, let the saw do the work, and it'll get her done. Get her done. And the great part about this kit is it actually comes with shears. So if you're pheasant hunting,
let me tell them about the shears
or something like that, you can do whatever.
Okay, with these shears, everybody says there's not enough meat to get out by the rib cage, like between the rib cage right here.
That's a lie.
I've got so much meat out of this with this. Like, I'd get up in the rib cage and I'd cut around the rib cage real easy. And they're great. They're sharp. I've cut my fingernails. Watch this.
Don't cut your fingernails.
Wait,
does it?
Let's get in the shot.
Does it like that? And beautiful.
Try to keep the knives like where the camera is.
You could barely touch the blades on this and you cut yourself. They are super sharp, great quality, wonderfully built. Now, I will say, if you are parents out there watching this video, please don't be afraid to show your kids and teach them how to properly use knives and teach them the safety rules of knives. And please, God, do not be afraid to show them and teach them how to use guns. Because
now, boys, I've done some real stupid things in my life. I fell out of tree stands. I've done everything. But I've learned from it. And I'm only 14, but I've learned from my mistakes. And I've got scars all over my knuckles from knives. Where I'd be sharpening a knife and I'd go like that. I've filleted my hand open.
You can also put knife safety in this one little video.
And there's knife safety. We might put that in this video. And it's beautiful, doll.
So
now I will say, folks, like I said before, please do not be afraid to teach your kids about guns and teach them how to safely and properly use guns. Because I will say, if you keep your kids away from guns and they just happen to find one, you never know what could go wrong.
Yeah.
If you take the time to sit down and teach them how to properly use your guns and maintain them in the safety rules, they'll progress so far in life.
I shot my first gun, I was probably 2. I shot my first.
Same.
My 22.
So, you mind getting here?
Yeah.
So, what I was thinking about is changing our emblem.
Can you back up?
So, we're gonna put this to a vote.
Yeah, if y'all want this emblem, please. I mean,
it's the photo.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Right there.
If you want that emblem, or do you want to keep it in the wall?
If you want the emblem right there you just saw, please don't be afraid to put that in the comment section. We're gonna put it to a vote.
Yeah, this is okay. This is gonna be red. Y'all want the fox that we have is blue. Okay.
Yeah, my favorite color ain't blue. I'd rather want pink.
No, it's just okay. Just put red down for you want the emblem not to show. Or do you want to keep blue to keep the same old emblem?
Now, folks,
I'm done. Okay.
We're gonna do some knife safety here in a minute.
You want me to show you how you properly cut yourself?
Travis, and I'm not afraid to use your real name. Shut up and don't say that.
These could be adults and kids watching this.
Look, I am gonna say, and I will be right back in the shot.
So, T.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm a country boy. I'm not afraid to do anything.
I'm back.
This is my chest. Okay. New rule. Can't go past this because the camera has to have.
He's getting him a knife sharpener out.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach y'all how to properly sharpen a knife.
I use it.
Now, see how I'm holding this? If you hold it like this can end very badly for you.
And
you want to make sure you've got that knife sharpener by the bottom, away from the blade, and pull that blade away from you at all times. T will probably come over here and show you how to use your stick.
I've always used this.
Back out my area.
I've always used this right here. I just think I've always used it, and all you gotta do is just push that all against the blade, and all you gotta do is go. I've done it over 200 times at one day.
And can I say something? Don't act like you're about to cut somebody in real life. Don't do anything like that.
Only to make you mad enough.
No, do that.
Never do that. Don't ever follow T's advice. Let me borrow this, T.
Yeah, it's real easy.
It's simple. You just take it, kind of slowly pull away.
I don't do that.
It's how you're supposed to.
No, my dad does it.
And I mean, you can go straight across, or you can go up and across.
Can we show how to demonstrate giving off someone safely?
Yeah, sure, D. But yeah, D, you want to walk over here, D? T, would you mind man the camera? No, don't.
No, let's go to the
Put it back.
But right here's where my dad taught me. You push it all the way against the blade, and then you go like that.
Will you please put the knife up, T?
Why?
Me and D are going to demonstrate. Don't ever do what T just did.
Yeah.
That's not even funny.
Okay, I'm getting behind the camera.
Now, me and D are going to demonstrate proper knife safety. When you are handing him the knife, you keep that blade safely in your hand.
See, you can't even see the blade.
And you have to say thank you. I have the knife.
You have to say some way to acknowledge it. I have the knife. Thank you. I have the knife. And when I understand he has the knife, like
I have the knife.
I can safely let go, and he has the knife. He can do it the same exact way. You keep that blade safely in hand to make sure you will not cut anybody. Thank you, D. I have the knife. That is the safest way you could possibly hand anybody that knife. Because if you handed it to them like this, they could slit their hand open, they could do something.
Yeah, I still cut them.
But if you hold that knife fresh against your palm and hold your thumb over it, and then you hand it to them, like, D, come over here where I can see. Yeah. You hold that knife, you place the blade straight against your palm, hold your thumb on it. D, do you have the knife?
Yes, sir.
And then they have a safe way of grabbing the knife.
If an adult's handing you the knife, you say, I have the knife, sir. Don't be disrespectful to him.
Yeah. Now, D is going to hand it back. D, show him. See how D's holding? You can hold it in different ways. Yeah. I have the knife, D. You can hold it like this. You can hold the blade like this. You just want to keep that blade safely maintained and under control to make sure you never hurt anybody.
The worst thing that can happen if you have like the blade to a tilt and accidentally cut your palm. I try to keep it. Try to get the blade face down to the ground.
But you always want to make sure you can keep control of that blade and make sure I'm not handing D the knife and I accidentally stab him. That could end catastrophically. You always keep that blade safely under control.
But y'all will see me do stupid things. Don't get me wrong.
Before you don't really wheel or anything. Make sure you do this. Make sure no one's in your circle, your personal space.
Now let's say I'm passing the knife like this to him. This is a knife where you can take the blade out. You can hand the handle. You don't really have to worry about that when you're handing him this blade. You keep the sharp end pointed straight down and the point pointed at you.
Thank you. I have the knife.
Alright. Now D could put that together. Hold the button down.
Oh, okay.
And he can hand it back to me that way. And I can say I had the knife. Or he could have handed it to me in 2 separate parts.
See,
with this knife, there are different safe ways you can hand it to him. Like, I can hand him the handle, just casually hand it to him.
Can I say something real quickly? Imagine this knife. Imagine I did this, and Ori walks in my blood circle, and I make sure, I always thought this, you have a dull blade, and you push it down, make sure no one's, because that can end badly for you, too. If you have a dull blade, you push too hard down or something.
Also, never, and please take heed of this, never whittle towards you.
Or anyone else.
Or like, let's say I'm whittling, and Dee's walked in my blood circle.
Hey, guy.
And I'm sitting this way. Hey, you need to back up, Dee, or I could cut you.
Yeah.
And now, see, he is safely out of my blood circle.
And don't be rude about it, too.
You can say, hey, man, you probably need to back up.
Please get out of my circle.
Or please step back. You're in my blood circle. I don't want to hurt you. I'm trying to keep you safe.
The same thing for a hatchet or not.
Or any other deadly weapon.
Y'all, I'm short. I'm sorry. I had to move the camera down.
With guns,
that's a whole different story.
That is a whole different story. You never, ever point a gun at anybody.
It doesn't matter if it's
loaded or not.
And always shoot, if it's loaded, if it's not loaded, always treat a gun like it's loaded.
Always treat it like you have a live round that could kill somebody.
And it don't matter if it's like a BB gun or a pellet gun. They both count as firearms.
They can both be considered a deadly weapon also. Shut up, Travis. Now, if you do not maintain proper firearm safety and always treat your firearm as if it's loaded, you could get careless and be walking around with a loaded firearm. Now, let's say Dee's walking up to me, and I'm walking around with a loaded firearm. I could shoot Dee and kill him. I actually took a hunter safety course.
I did too, y'all.
I saw where these 2 kids were out shooting 22. Shooting cans and stuff.
Yes, well, they showed
5 shots each. One kid finishes 5 shots. Next one he didn't realize he didn't shoot all 5 shots. He only shot 4.
And he tripped.
He goes walking down the hill and falls backwards. His last shot shoots the other kid and ends up killing him. If you never...
Go back up a little more.
If you don't maintain that state of mind that your firearm is always loaded, you could end up killing somebody and not ever doing it on purpose.
And y'all, I couldn't live without regret. I'd probably end up killing myself.
See, like, this is not just for us, it's for all of you guys, because we care about you.
We do genuinely care about you, and it don't matter if it's an accident or not, you are responsible for where that bullet goes.
And it's the same thing with the bow. You shoot the arrow. You're responsible for shooting that arrow.
You're responsible for whatever that arrow or bullet hits. If it hits another person, you're responsible if that person dies, and you can get arrested for murder, intentional or not.
It'd be unintentional murder.
You wouldn't get as in much trouble as if you murdered somebody.
Like a homicide, like you planned the murder, you did all that.
Yeah. You would get a less of a sentence. But now the boys in that video I told you about, probably only 15 or 16. They weren't very old at all. And they made the mistake of getting careless and not treating that firearm as always loaded. Now, especially if you're walking through the woods.
And also,
hey, Chief, can you hand me that broom right there?
And also, and here's a little thing, always...
Folks, I'm going to use this broom as a demonstration. You keep that firearm snug up against you, where you can maintain control.
Or
you either point it to the ground, or you point it up.
No. You point it to the sky.
Yeah, you can point it to the sky.
Well, but imagine that bullet still comes down.
I know. But it's still a safe direction to an extent to point it to the sky. You could point it straight down.
Like a sling, throw it over your shoulder. Best way to put it.
Yeah.
Now, with that sling, you still keep that barrel pointed to the ground. Like,
my
barrel would be pointed to the ground with the sling.
Mine don't. Mine points to the sky.
Yeah, mine does too.
You should point it to the ground. It's the safest way in case that firearm goes off.
If the fire goes off, it ain't...
I'll be on the floor because my ears will be ringing with mine.
I know.
I'll be like, oh,
But
what's your language? I gotta bleep that out now.
But
you always keep that firearm snug against you. Because if I fall, I can maintain control of that firearm.
But still, I don't want to be like a bad person. But either way, even putting it to the ground, something still can go wrong. Like if you accidentally put in front of it.
Like I've heard of.
Things could always go wrong with any kind of weapon.
Y'all, I know y'all can't see me. I know it's weird, but listen, I've seen one guy trip and he shoot his buddy in the leg. Randy up the road, you know Randy? He got shot in the face by a 30-06.
Ooh.
He got shot right there in the gum.
And was it not one of our brothers that got shot by a Desert Eagle?
Yeah, my brother got shot by a Desert Eagle.
All these are examples of just
He didn't know the gun.
Careless.
He didn't know when the gun was loaded or not. He didn't even know how to work it.
Someone just handed him the guns like, here, take it.
And then he shot himself in the foot. He said, is this clear? And he went, yes. And it was not.
It's
Always
called
check
getting
your guns.
careless.
Check your guns.
Especially after a hunting trip, you don't ever unload that round that's in the chamber without taking that clip out.
Well, my gun
You
don't have
never
a
know
clip.
if that clip
Has a bullet.
has a bullet in it or not.
I've had bullets get lodged.
With T's 30-30, he don't have a clip. So he just has to keep
Racking. I rack 20 times to make sure that gun's clear.
Same with my muzzle gun. I don't use the gun, I rack mine.
You can actually drop your bullets out the bottom of that muzzle gun. D has a 1934 muzzle gun. It's a Soviet model from World War II.
And it was actually used.
Yes, it was. He has a catch on the bottom of his bullet holder, whatever you want to call it, magazine. He can pop that open and dump out the bullets that are in there, and then he can rack that last bullet out. He can know that that gun is safely unloaded, but he should always maintain that gun like it is loaded.
And I'll take the camera and film it, just have a little bit of what it looks like.
This camera probably looks better than the one we're using right now. Because we're going to buy, we got Ori, here, he got him a GoPro. We're going to be using a lot for.
I have a Canon at the house, I just need to fix it up.
And I mean, it's an expensive one.
Now, I'm going to say we will be doing more
$1,500 for that. $1,500 for that camera.
During the breaks.
Oh.
And when we get out of school. But until then, our videos will be kind of scarce because we don't really have much time.
If this audio is bad, it should be better with this one.
And we're sorry about taking so long. We just been working with school.
Yeah.
Our graduation's coming up. We gotta prepare.
You're gonna miss graduation. We gotta go to Texas.
Oh heck yeah.
We'll be heading to Texas.
I'll make sure to film that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be filming in Texas, and we're going to Foley in 3 weeks. I'll be a deep sea fishing. Me and B, we're gonna be doing some
attractive.
Hey, why'd y'all zoom in my face? You probably see the dimple.
Yeah, you probably could.
Okay.
But now you will see fishing videos of me down at my grandmother's pond fishing.
Me and you a lot.
Oh God.
That fails.
I'll make more game videos. I do like history stuff.
Now remember, folks, if there's anything you ever want to see on our videos, just pop it in the comments.
Me here we do like science videos, like making stuff.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Shut up. We don't talk about that either.
Well, not to be mean or nothing.
Not to be mean, but we are religious folks, and
we're from the South, so you expect that.
Yeah. We're very country. We're religious. We don't tolerate.
We don't we'll shoot you. That's what my dad said. He said, anybody walk up on my front porch, I don't know, I'm gonna blast away.
Oh, that's just a country thing.
Yeah, that's kind of a South thing.
Well, you see someone walk in your house, like, you see from my daughter.
Sorry, folks. We're just trying to maintain a good sense of humor here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta stare at the cabinet for 10 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, it got tangled?
Yeah, it got tangled bad.
Here, flip that camera towards me while you...
Or you talk a little more.
Alright, folks. This video is going to start coming to an end. Sorry if you can't see me. We're trying to fix our camera. But
okay, we're good now.
More than likely going to be coming to an end right now.
And
sorry if it's too long for you, but this is our video, and remember, we would love to get sponsored by Eastman Outdoors.
Yeah, they're beautiful freaking knives. Oh, crap.
Beautiful. I absolutely love the craftsmanship.
We're using a tripod today. It's beautiful.
I mean, I love the craftsmanship that they put into this knife.
They actually didn't put much on the blade, on the handle, but the blade is amazing.
Well, the handle even.
I can do everything with that.
The handle it's a sturdy, firm handle. It won't break easily. It's good quality craftsmanship. I think they really put their heart into it. Even if it was made by a machine, They looks like they did great quality checks on them. Made sure they're good quality. You know, we'd love to get sponsored by Eastman Outdoors, and you know, thanks for watching our video, folks, and have a nice day.
See you on the peace side.
See you on the flip side, folks.
Oi.